Flyers TV is sponsored by the Bay Hotel. There's a newfound confidence at Fife Ice Arena. The Flyers have picked up 7 points out of a possible 10 from the last 5 games, which included a 7-3 defeat of Hull in midweek. Fife forward Tim Hartung says the team go into this weekend full of optimism.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. I mean, we've won a couple in a row here. It seems we've found a way to score some goals lately, and hockey's pretty fun right now. So we're looking forward to it. Yeah, I feel like we've been close for a long time, and it's kind of bittersweet that we can actually start scoring some goals here. It's just guys working hard. Power play started working a bit, and I mean, guys are just starting to get rewarded for working hard. I don't want to say that maybe we're a little bit looser now that we fell behind a bit. Like, guys are a bit looser, guys are playing a little looser, and they're maybe playing a little bit better. I mean, I feel like we were maybe playing a little bit tight for a bit, and now we're playing a little looser, and you see what happens when guys play a little looser. They make some more plays, and sure enough, the puck goes in the net a little bit more. I mean, I just actually moved to center, which I've always played growing up, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm playing with Gunny and Torch, and we're starting to kind of get a feel for each other, and it's been fun, absolutely. It's a little more like a defenseman because you're playing down low in the D zone, and it's a little closer to playing D. So I mean, I'm a little more comfortable playing center, and I just enjoy that a little bit more than wing. Whenever you play Dundee, you know it's a big rivalry, and it's going to be a good game. It's always a battle, and I mean, we play them, I don't know, 12 times this year, and every time we play them, it seems to be an even bigger game, and it's going to be a battle, and it should be a great game here at home. You always obviously get up for those derby games because it's a rivalry, and every game means a little bit more than other games, and it's always fun to play in those games.
Across the River Tay, Dundee Stars are currently sitting level in points with the second place Sheffield Steelers in the league table. One of the many standout performers for Dundee this season is defenceman Rory Rawlyk. Rory tells Flyers TV about his career to date and why he decided to join the Tayside club in the summer.
Played pro back in the U.S. I was under contract with the Rangers for about 3 years, and then up and down the East Coast, a little bit in the American League. Then found my way over in Europe. Played a bit in Sweden. Was in Germany for about 4 seasons, and in Romania a year, and then here I am. To be honest, I kind of wanted to speak English again. I was getting a little tiring being over in all those countries, the language barrier, things like that. But I definitely enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a great experience. Who knows, ever go back there, but I just wanted to try something new, challenge. I know a lot of guys that played in this league and friends and stuff like that, and they had good things to say, so I just wanted to try it out and see what it was all about, and it's been great so far, and have nothing but good things to say about this league. It's been good. It's a good league, a lot better than I didn't know much about it, but it's really competitive. Good players. Fans have been great, especially here in Dundee. They really treat us well, but this league, it's pretty surprising anywhere you go. The fans are really into it, and so that's always nice, seeing people that passionate about the sport, and maybe you don't think of that maybe coming to Scotland necessarily, but they're great hockey fans here, and it's fun to play in front of. Yeah, it's a big weekend for us, coming down to crunch time here, going into the playoffs, and everyone's trying to get as many points as they can and find their place, but it's going to be tough. It's a long trip to Cardiff, and going to be a tough weekend, especially going into Fife after a long trip like that. But we got to just play our game and go in there and do what we can. A couple injuries here, and some sickness going around, so we were short bodies on the ice a couple days here. But practice is practice. You do what you can with what you have, and try and work on things that'll help get you ready for the weekend. And it was a pretty good week of practice for sure, and hopefully it follows us into the weekend.
Dundee go into this weekend's games minus the influential duo of Tyson Dowzak and captain Brock McPherson, who are both injured.
I mean, that absolutely, when teams are missing imports, that's a big thing. I actually played a full year with Dalzak in Dayton. I played D partners with him, and I mean, he's a real good player, and he's a real strong defender for them, and I mean, that's going to hurt them a lot. And obviously McPherson up front being hurt, that's going to hurt him as well. And yeah, Paul Stroni I think is playing, but it's his last weekend, so I mean we got to come out flying, and hopefully we can take it to him right away.
It's a lot of fun. It's a good rink to play in. The fans are great. You know, we always have pretty good battles against them. You know, it's a rival team, so you know, they're fun games, and definitely a good atmosphere in that building, and always fun to play in front of. Ice is pretty good there for the most part, and like I said, you know, it's all about the atmosphere there, and it's a big rival game. So you don't think about where you're playing. You just worry about the game. Every
game right now is a must-win, and I mean, we have to get, especially at home, and get 2 points against Dundee. And I mean, if we can get some points, get points this weekend, I mean, and carry us into weekends to come, you never know. We're gonna make a run at this thing. All we can do is we just got to win pretty much every game, and do as much as we can to control our own fate. I mean, if we can put a little streak together, I don't see any reason why we can't catch Cardiff or Hull. So I mean, we got Hull 2 more times, I think, and I mean, we win those games, we're right back in it. We got 2 games in hand on them. You never know. So.